Hey everyone, my name is Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West, and today we are talking just an update of people that are moseying about Mercedes-Benz Stadium as Kanye continues to work on Donda. We know that he thought he was going to have the album finished last week for the listening party and the Friday release, and then that didn't happen. And over the last week, we've seen people coming and going. For a little bit, it was just the mixing and engineering team, but it feels like there are more artists starting to roll back through. And that makes me wonder if they're just re-recording their sections, right? If he's having people redo their verses or maybe add material. So here we see Pusha T and Don Toliver with Tammy Brook. And Tammy Brook is going to be a little bit of the focus today with some on Don Toliver. I don't think I need to talk up Pusha T on this channel. I feel like if you're a Kanye fan enough to be watching this, then you know his relationship with Pusha T, you know his history with Pusha T, going from Jesus is King to Kids See Ghosts. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You know, he and King Push go back some ways. President of good music, right? So Tammy Brook is actually currently working with Kanye. And you can see here that she was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the listening party, just kind of posting some pics ahead of time. What an inspiring few weeks in Rooms of Geniuses. I'm beyond grateful for this journey, album mode. So that was 5 days ago. And then here we have her in a different outfit, right? So this was her the day of the show, and this is her today, I think today or 1 day ago. So I would imagine that she is returning to the stadium, seeing Pusha T there, seeing Don Toliver there. This was also recently added. This was something that Mercedes-Benz Stadium just tweeted out yesterday. So this seems to be recent photos, which would mean that these two are back. We know that Playboi Carti is currently there doing some recording. So we will see what is going on. And just a refresher, Pusha T was on South Carolina, one of the opening songs. It was him and Kanye trading bars back and forth, which was awesome. And then we got Don Toliver on Moon, which has definitely been one of the standout songs from the listening party. I know I've seen online, both on Twitter and West Sub Ever and R Kanye, tons of people really excited for this song and just kind of loving it and hoping it makes the album. So I think the appearance of Don Toliver in this photo bodes well for the appearance of Moon on the final version of Donda, but Kanye could Kanye at any moment. So Don Toliver, 27 years old, Houston, Texas. He is a Travis Scott associate, right? He kind of got his first big debut on whatchamacallit. What was Astroworld? And then his first album, Heaven or Hell, had a few TikTok hits, and he's continued to kind of deliver, right? So he's on Cactus Jack Records. Heaven and Hell did well in its debut. And then you can see here that he had some singles like in 2017, 2018, but nothing popped off until No Idea in 2019 after kind of the Astroworld promotion. So he had hits with No Idea and Had Enough, After Party, and then Lemonade has been his biggest song so far, which was on Before the Storm, which I don't even know what that is. Okay, so it's for Internet Money's record label. All right, that's cool. And you can kind of see that he's had other charted songs that have done pretty well, and he's also had guest appearances on Travis Scott, Jack Boy's, an Eminem song, or Eminem was on No Regrets. Okay, I don't know. He was on an Eminem song because Music to Be Murdered By. Nas, Big Sean on King's Disease, and I guess that's it. Fastlane with Lil Durk for F9. Oh, I guess getting a F9 placement's pretty huge too. So going back to Tammy Brook, here's an article from 2020 that's just talking about like Tammy Brook. She builds artists into fashion icons, philanthropists, and entrepreneurs. She's been working closely with Travis Scott. So one example she talks about doing is like a Travis Scott Hot Wheels deal for a car-themed album called Jack Boys. So like Jack Boys was car themed. Let's pair Travis Scott with the largest toy car company in the world, which is Hot Wheels. Most recently for Afrobeats megastar Davido's song Dolce & Gabbana, we partnered with the brand Dolce & Gabbana. Wow. I mean, not to take like what she does is hard work, but it's just like of all the examples to pick, like a song called Dolce & Gabbana, look at the groundbreaking work we did getting a partnership with Dolce & Gabbana. That's more than I could do and have done. So I'm not trying to take away from the work. It's just funny to me of all the examples. Like the Hot Wheels one is very, very clever to me, where this one just feels very obvious. And then here you can see on IMDb Pro, the list of artists that she's currently working with, Doja Cat, and they have Kanye as an official person on her IMDb Pro. So that's not something like Wikipedia where fans can go in and edit it, I don't think. I think this has to be something where like Tammy herself or somebody else has actually added this, but it's Kanye, Busta, DJ Khaled, Travis Scott, Gina Aiko, Steve Aoki, 21 Savage, Aoki. What a weird, like, it's just rearranged letters, right? Aoki, Aiko. Oh man, okay, that's gonna trip me up for a while. 21 Savage, YG, Amari Stoudemire, DeVito, Black, and Maurice Harkless, and Fireboy DML. I don't know who that is. So that's more with Tammy Brook. And the oldest thing I could find between Kanye and Tammy was this intersection was just what do Kanye West and Chris Brown have in common? And it's talking about how both Kanye and Chris Brown have lost media trainers slash publicists. So this was after Kanye, I guess, went on the Today Show. And I don't know if that was the Matt Lauer interview where Kanye just hated Matt Lauer and completely shut down the interview, which was very like painful to watch at the time. But now we know what we know about Matt Lauer. It's just kind of like Kanye was ahead of the curve. But then also Chris Brown had his, what was it? Good Morning America, where he threw the chair through the window. I completely forgot about this. This cracked me up as it happened, but cracked me up in the way of like, man, look at this guy. Not in the way of like Kanye interrupting Taylor, where I was like, like he broke through the artifice of the award ceremony and called out what should have been the correct decision. But just like, oh my God, he just threw a chair through the window because he couldn't handle some like interview questions. This is amazing, but like, what? So that was that whole thing. And then Chris Brown went down like shirtless into the crowd and just had a freak out, but it happened to be the day that his album was coming out. But Tammy Brook was working with Chris Brown. She was his publicist, and she fired him after that. So that was the earliest comparison. I know that Kanye is still cool with Chris Brown. But also I feel like Travis Scott probably was the one that was just like, hey, I've been working with Tammy Brook, or maybe Kanye's been working with her for a long time and just never knew it. But it seems like she's currently working with Kanye. And then with Pusha too, she had another photo from, I don't think it was that one, from the other day that had Pusha at a concert. So that's from the Kanye listening party. I don't know where the other one is. But there was one with her watching Pusha T perform. So that's, it was in her story. Okay, we go up here. Yeah. So here you see Pusha T going up on stage, which like, look at Push. He just walks out knowing he's a champion, knowing the people are going crazy for him, keeping it cool, calm, collected, 300 like the Romans. I don't know. But that's it. So Tammy Brook, in the studio with Pusha and Don Toliver. So that's it for this video. If you're enjoying the channel and you want to support us, the easiest way is to like, subscribe, comment. Any of those things tell YouTube this is a channel people like, so then they show it to others, which goes a long way. So until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.